Please let your counterclockwise. Last stone block. Here practice is over. Please deliver clockwise last stone draw. Please deliver your number clockwise last stone draw.
Welcome back to the Bemidji Curling Club. We are going to be broadcasting sheet 3 as our feature sheet, championship sheet. This is the last draw of the day, fourth draw of the day, featuring Pool B play. The Yellow Rocks will be by 4-1, Stephanie Sennecker and Nick Visnich. There we go. And 1-4 team they're playing. Heidi Holt, Zach Brenden. They are junior curlers. And Heidi has played for 11 years. 17. Zach is Played for 9 years, and he is 19. Should be a good game. The top team in the B pool, Sennecker and Visnich, is tied for first with a 4-1 record with Moores and Wheeler, both 4-1. We'll have a little bit of mopping done here. Weldon and Franey are also at 3-2. Sennecker Visnich 4-1. Moores. Wheeler is 4-1. Stapira and Benson in Pool A are our only undefeated team at this time. They're from Pool A. Koleski and Kaufman have one loss in that pool. Excuse me, catch the time tomorrow. There's a 9 o'clock draw. On the schedule, it says 12 for the second draw. Tiebreakers later on. Saturday night, we'll have the quarterfinal games. Steve Shields getting out the instructions. 90 seconds till we start this first end. Team with the hammer will set a rock in the back 4 foot. Touching the back 4 foot. They get that placement via their LSD shots. Last shot draw. Red will have that advantage. The yellow stone will be in front of the house, directly in front of the red stone. And they will be throwing the first stones. I believe this is the second time that we have seen Sennecker Visnich playing. Stephanie Sennecker in the hat. Her teammate Nicholas Visnich getting ready to sweep. Trying that draw around that front guard. Attempting to draw that back onto the red stone. Clears the guard barely. Boy, did that curl. Actually curled out the other side. Haven't seen a lot of that. That one sure curled. Came by tight. Popped out the other side. In the back 8 foot. Here's Heidi Holt. Zach Brenden sweeping for her. They are coached by Keith and Shelley Dropkin. Coming around from the right side. Curling nice. Getting a lot of finish. That rock is right up to the other red stone that was placed there before the end. At least before they started to throw. Have to wait till the fourth rock to be able to take a takeout on the other team's stone. So that pretty much ensures that we will see 3 draws. Coming in with a nice draw. A little bit hot, so it will just bump that stone and roll over to the right side of the 4-foot. Those 2 rocks of the red in the back of the 4-foot are pretty much welded onto each other, and they want to throw a third one to be on top of that stone. Giving a lot of ice here out to the middle of the 12-foot. You'll see it start to bend about 5 feet in front of the hog line, as it's doing right now. Need to sweep to get that into the 4-foot. Look at that bend. Just about to the top of the button. Starting out strong, the junior team. Of Heidi Holt and Zach Brenden. Total between them is 20 years of curling. And with the hard rock. Yellow. Gets the back stone out. With his run back. That was Nicholas Visnich throwing that last stone. Zach Brenden throwing rocks 2, 3, and 4. Giving even more than the middle of the 12-foot. Planning for a lot of curl here. Shelley and Keith Tropkin out on the ice, coaching this young team. Being swept, I believe for distance. Short would give a guard on this side. Getting it right back in there. Oh, pulled right under that rock. The red rock. Wow, didn't think that was possible. Very strong stone pulled in there. Right at the tee line. There's one above the tee line, one behind it. All 3 rocks very close to the button. Sitting 1, 2, and 3. Here comes another run back. Moves them around, but they still stay in the 1, 2, and 3 position. Nick and Stephanie have the 4th stone in the house, whereas Heidi and Zach are sitting 3 at this point. Not certain what they want to play, so you see Zach coming down to talk with Heidi, and so they're on the same page with their shot. Zach indicating that he would like to do the in-turn. That would be a clockwise throw. First hand action. Here's their draw. We'll also see them throw hammer. Heidi and Zach. Tucks underneath that guard, so there's a double guard down the center. Questioning whether or not they should do a run back or a draw. To draw, it looks like they would come in from the left side with an in-turn clockwise shot. Stephanie will be throwing, being the last stone for her team. Well, instead of holding the broom, her teammate Nick will sweep if needed. Stephanie will be looking for an imaginary broom to throw at, to curl in on top of that middle red stone that is in the 4-foot. Here comes that stone. Waiting for it to curl. Need to get it there. Seeing some good sweeping. Getting it to turn. It is curling in. Beautiful shot. A little bit of a bump. Very good rock. I think red sitting one. Superb shot by Stephanie Sennecker. Stephanie curls out of the Kalamazoo Curling Club and the Sarna Golf and Curling Club. Maybe butchering that Golf and Curling Club's name. Okay. This is Heidi Holt out of the Capital Curling Club in Burnsville, North Dakota. Coming in nicely. And try to get to the inside and pop it. She does. 1, 2, probably. Third rock. Questionable who has it yet. Two for red. Gonna have a measurement, I believe, on the third stone. What do you think has it? Be careful not to bump one of those out. Seen that happen before and lose a point. Any of you that have curled very long has probably also seen that. In the meantime, they're setting up for the next end. Second end, yellow will have the hammer shot. Determining whether this is 2 or 3 for the red team. The junior team coming out with a good start, having hammer. Hammer will switch. Here's a telltale. Red gets a third point. That's Steve Shields. See Steve at a lot of the different events. Had a son and daughter that competed in junior curling. The daughter's still playing. Miranda accomplished quite a bit in her curling career. Heidi Holt, now coached by Keith and Shelley Dropkin, both these two. Waiting for that clock to run down. A little bit of time to talk and regroup. Coach Dropkin and Coach Dropkin are no doubt happy with the start of their junior curlers. Clock winding down so they can start to throw. Have 10 seconds to throw. No problem. Heidi Holt. Good end to start this 8-end game. We're back on sheet 3. Trying to draw in, ends up short. Bumping their guard. Be a long tap back from the right side if they so wanted to. Yellow will come around the other side with the intern. That intern will be clockwise. Draw. But a bit of curl. Very quick ice. Earlier times in the day was 27 seconds for the full sheet. Hog to stop on a button shot. 16 and higher on the hog to hog. Split times, I was told, was as much as 4.5. 4.5 seconds. Almost unheard of. Those two Yellowstones are behind the button. Gives an opportunity to draw right in. That's what we're seeing. Zach is pulling it in. Beautiful. Gorgeous shot. Now Nick will have to follow that one in. Try to get to the inside of that. Needs to build a little bit of offense here, I'm sure he's thinking. Okay, we're getting close where it's going to start cutting in. Going to get tight on that guard rock very quick. Gets by it by just a very small margin. Hits and rolls. Yellow now sitting first and third. Red has a second rock. Fourth rock belonging to the yellow team, Stephanie and Nick. Gonna try to draw that button. Zach Brenden. Red stone. You see how far they're throwing that rock out because it curls so much. Get your weight up a little bit. It won't quite as well, but this appears to be a very good rock with the correct weight. Coming into the button, does a little bit of tap out of that yellow stone. Red is sitting shot rock. Again, all those rocks behind the guards are behind the tee line. Making for a stopper for anyone that's drawing in to the 4 foot. Yellow's hoping for a multiple point end for them, needing to put up a crooked number, as they gave up 3 in that first end, this being the second end. Nice rock in there. Red stones. Here's Zach trying to lay one on top of that button rock. Wanting to curl in real sharp. Gets by it with ease. Going to tap onto that yellow stone on the inside of it. Knocks it back. Red is sitting 1, I believe, and with yellow 2. A guess of who has 3, but I would dare to say I believe yellow has 3. Yellowstone. Nicholas Visnich throwing a clockwise draw. Needing to have this one curl right now. It is moving a lot. Going to be able to have contact with that red stone. Hopes to pop it out a little bit. Sizing up the situation. Real close. Who shot rock? So what's your guess at home? Hopefully you're staying warm. This morning it was 27 below here in Bemidji. Last I looked it was 17 below, but it probably has dropped since then. Real shock for the San Francisco Bay curlers that are here. Thanks to our campaign donors. This rock is light. Perhaps guarding. This will be the hammer shot. Last rock. Stephanie will be throwing it. Her shot has to be precise to change things up a little bit. I would guess that yellow has it, but it's close. Well, I think they might put a stick to it and measure it. Question is there enough room to come around the side for any of these? She's in the hack, sliding out. Picture of concentration. Gonna hit one of these red stones. Don't think it'll hardly be enough weight to move it anything into play. As we thought, we'll see. Well, maybe not. No, we will not see a measurement. Yellow does get a score. 3-1. Stephanie herself has curled for 16 years. Nicholas, somewhere between 18 and 19 years. They are the veteran curlers on the sheet. Heidi's thrown for 11 years. And Zach has 9 years under his belt. Heidi's starting at the age of 6. Zach starting at the age of 10. A lot of these curlers have a lot of rocks thrown under the belt. Did talk from the gentleman from the San Francisco Bay Area Club. Was curled for 4 years. Pretty remarkable to get here to this competition level. Curling 4 years. Three to one. Heidi and Zach will have the hammer. And also that red rock behind the guard stone, sitting right up to the back of the forefoot. Trying to get it to curl, trying to get the rock to advance, needing some sweeping power. Both teammates are sweeping now. Into the 4-foot. Sitting shot rock. Beautiful throw and good judgment on the sweeping. It's good in this level of competition to be able to have your sweepers judge the weight. This is what we'd call sweeper's ice, being that it's very keen. 27 seconds for a draw from hog to stop on the button we were getting. Hog to hog would be 16 or better. We had one player that told us they're getting split times from the back line to the hog of 4.4 seconds. And sometimes even to 4.5. Pretty much unheard of. 4-second ice is awfully quick. Nicholas throwing the outside turn, looking to land that up right on top of that red stone. Coming to the corner of that stone. Could actually tap their own behind. They do. Taps that rock right in line on the button. I'm not having a hard time seeing which one is the counting rock this time. Right on the button. Looking at a takeout. Heidi Holt wants that yellow rock to be gone. Perhaps two of them if it hangs out. If it cuts across, it would be sitting there. Trying to get it to curl enough to get both of them. Oh. Yellow is sitting one. Stephanie and Nicholas. There's another draw. See it out way out in the middle of the 12-foot. Showing you the tremendous amount of curl these rocks are having. Crosses the hog line outside of the 4-foot. Comes back to the center of the sheet. Good amount of curl. Trophy ice. Sweeper's ice. Big thank you to Visit Bemidji, proud supporter of these games. If you'd like to contribute to the cost of this webcast, would appreciate it. You'll see the code come up. This club is run all by volunteers as far as the ice, these games. Run back. Spreads the rocks out. Red remaining on the edge of the button. appears to be a lighter weight hit being called. Frank Gerke in the house with his daughters, up-and-coming curlers. Here comes that rock in. The question is, will it jam on that back red one or yellow one? It does. Still sitting shot rock because of the jam. However, 3 yellow rocks. Stephanie and Nicholas. Here's Zach stepping into the hack. What would you call this situation? Draw under the guard? Or a hit? Or a double hit? Or possibly a roll under the guard? Out turn. Out turn. Going for the draw under. Confident in the shot to be able to throw that. Beautiful as it gets into the button. Touching button. Actually, it came in on one side, popped a little bit of view on the other side. I'd say a third of that rock to see. Stephanie eyeing up what needs to be done. Looking at a battle of ages, we have the experience of the older curlers, the exuberance and enthusiasm of the younger curlers. Which will prevail here? Stephanie throwing the in-turn. Needs to get by the guard to be effective. Gets by the guard. Going in to pop that first one. Doubles him back to give her shot rock. That was a good shot. Very good shot. That yellow rock. Pretty lonely there, even though there's 3 on the other side. They could work this out. Possible steal of another 2. Actually, that would not be a steal. I stand corrected. This is a hammer shot right now. If they can get it out some way, Red could score a potential 3. Coming in close to that guard rock. Will they get it by? Oh, just by millimeters. Nice shot. Holt and Brenden. Heidi Holt came to curl today, showing that she's very capable junior curler, along with her teammate. See a little bit of a smile down there by Heidi. Hammer will switch now. Back to Stephanie and Nicholas. Stephanie and Nicholas are 4-1 with the yellow stones. Red stones of Heidi and Zach are 1-4. Heidi Holt in getting ready to get in the button. Her teammate, of course, Zach. They're coached by Keith and Shelley. She curls out of the Capital Curling Club in Bismarck, North Dakota, home of a good friend and fellow coach, Dave Jensen. She started curling by learning the game from her grandpa, Doug. And her curling hero would happen to be that Grandpa Doug and Grandma Tara. Her favorite shot to throw is a double peel. Her most memorable curling experience to date is when Zach and she beat China at the 2025 Junior Mixed Doubles World Championship. Her junior team is Team Hagenbach. Bella, I believe, is skipping that team. Her favorite sport, get this, her favorite sport besides curling is the power slap. No, she doesn't do it. She likes to watch it, though. Probably the only person I've ever seen fill that out on form. She's homeschooled and going to graduate early. She can play 5 different kinds of guitars, but not at the same time. She bumps that rock back. We're going to see Stephanie shoot. She can meet anyone. Heidi says the crazy Hawaiian. Again, that's a power slap celebrity. She'd like to thank her dad because he works really hard, and if it wasn't for him, she wouldn't be doing what she's doing today. Makes a dad proud. Stephanie Sennecker drawing in from the right side. Coming onto that rock that's in the back of the button. Beautiful stone. Just a few inches separating those. You'll see a QR code on your screen. If you could help us support the Bemidji Curling Club live streams, taking the place of stadium curling. Trying to sweep this rock into play, into the house. It is in play, but to get it to the house. Coming into the house, trying to get it into the 4-foot now. Bumps right into that shot rock. The yellow rock sandwiched between those two red stones in the 4-foot. The yellow rock being on the button. Sheet 3 at the Bemidji Curling Club, your feature sheet today. Home of the 2026 Mixed Doubles National Championship The winner going on to Geneva, Wisconsin. No. It's actually going to Geneva, Switzerland. Did I pull any of you in to Geneva, Wisconsin? I guess it could be, but I think the trip to Geneva, Switzerland would be an ultimate trip. Sweeping that rock. Yellow rock is sliding on back. Zach looking to come down onto his own stone. Fourth end action, final draw of the day. 2 more draws tomorrow, 9 and 12. Drawing in from the right side with a counterclockwise curl, out turn. Starting to break now. Weight sensitive. Pulled in behind those 3 rocks. Yellow one's getting lonelier, but it is sandwiched in very well. Stephanie holding the broom for her teammate, Nick. Needing to curl a lot. This rock is a little bit heavy. Does bump that red stone. Trying to put it back where it should be, I guess. Coming from the outside in, counterclockwise curl. Still holding that wide broom. Won't curl a whole lot until it starts to slow down. Oh, about 5 to 10 feet outside the hog line is when it starts. Guarding that right side. Gonna make it hard to get any more than 1 point. Side of the button that's open is on the right side, but red just threw a nice guard, making it tough to get to that button. A little bit more broom, not a lot. Appears like it may suffice. See how much this goes sideways when trying to sweep it in. Rock needs to keep going. Ends up light. Fully into the 12 foot on the top. See, a lot of the curling clubs have went to fancy designs for the house. Personally, I like the traditional rings. Helps to figure out which rock is shot, which isn't. course, you see on our sheet on the home end it says 2026 U.S. Mixed Nationals, Bemidji, Minnesota, USA. Bemidji was the home of the first National Mix Championships. That was in 2007. Nate and Jamie Haskell won that one. Here comes that red stone. Last rock for Heidi Holt. They're watching it. Throwing a guard on this side. Perhaps an interesting shot here if they go to hit that red rock that's on the 4-foot line as a guard. Advance the one yellow rock into the button area. Yellow is sitting one. They're trying to manufacture a second point. May have been intentional just to get it out of play and not danger missing situation. This is our fourth end break. So we're looking at a little bit here at Zach Brenden. Again, he's coached by Keith and Shelley Dropkin, his teammate Heidi Holt. He's been curling for 9 years. When asked how did he start curling, he said Caden Kraft. You know that name from mixed doubles here? He says Caden Kraft, who is actually playing in this tournament, got me into the sport. We were good friends, and he was curling before me and asked me to come and try it. When I went to try it, I never looked back. Curling at the high level that he is, I say that's a good thing. His curling hero is Corey Dropkin. By the way, he's coached by Corey's parents, Keith and Shelley. His favorite shot to throw is a draw to the button for the win. Absolutely. His most memorable experience is playing in the Junior Olympics in Korea. It was awesome to be able to play in an arena like that and being able to hear all the fans cheer when a big shot is made. We've been hearing some of that here tonight and earlier today. I think there's a pair of cowbells being rung out so that everyone could hear. His favorite sport beside curling is golf. He works at Northwest Contracting in Bismarck, North Dakota, where he also curls at the Capital Curling Club. This young man is a dog person. Interesting fact about him is that he can water ski on one ski, slalom ski, and he loves being at the lake in the summer. We in Minnesota cherish that also. So we asked him if there was anyone he'd like to thank and why. Zach responded, "I'd like to thank my family for always supporting me. They are the reason I've been able to accomplish everything that I have accomplished in curling." Zach says, "Without them, I would have not gotten as far in curling as I have." Big thank you to his family. True gentleman, Zach Brenden. His teammate is Heidi Holt. They're doing a quick cleanup on this sheet. His opponent is Nicholas Visnich. And some interesting facts about Nicholas. Of course, he curls with Stephanie Sennecker. Out of the Mayfield Curling Club he plays. Been playing 18 to 19 years. How do you start curling? Well, he says after watching the Torino Olympics with Pete Fenson. I do know that young man as he is my nephew. Pretty cool that he's his hero in the sport, or maybe not hero, but at least the one that got him starting after watching him. His curling heroes are some Canadian names: Wayne Middaugh, Kevin Martin, Brad Jacobs. His favorite shot, draw to the pen. His most memorable curling experience was a 8-ender in Montreal. Besides curling, he likes golf and hockey. If he could meet anyone living today, it would be Travis Haley, DJ Shipley, Sidney Crosby. He'd like to thank Connor McGregor. Well, that is Nicholas Visnich throwing the Yellowstone, sitting at 4-1 in this competition. Here's his teammate, Stephanie Sennecker. Stephanie curls out of the Kalamazoo Club and Sarnia Golf and Curling Club. Coming with an intern. Throwing into the 4-foot. Sliding back on into being a part of the rock anyway on the button. You can see it's directly behind the guard. Very nice throw. Is in the top half of the house. Junior curler, Heidi Holt. One of the best. Heidi Holt. Her teammate, Zach Brenden. Waiting to sweep. Going to come right up to that shot rock. 4 rocks. Either in the, or I'm sorry, 3 rocks in the 4-foot. Getting to be a little dyslexic here. Been a long day. 4 draws today. Blessed to have my voice hold up after these 4 broadcasts. Experienced curlers sitting 4-1. Here's Nicholas. That would be the second stone for Team Sennecker and Visnich. The first and the 4th rock, Team Yellow. Second and third stone, belong to Zach and Heidi. Now doing a run back. May have over curled a little bit, and it did, but it did clear that yellow stone. Would have liked to hit into that mess. Heidi and Zach have the hammer, this fifth end. Trying to throw another guard. Very nice guard. It looks to be in either the 1 or 2 zone on the Furby system. Furby system counts 10 spaces. Randy Furby and his team developed 3 zones between the hog line and the house. So if you yell out 3, they would bring it right before the house. Top 12 foot is 4, top 8 foot is 5, top 4 foot, I should say, here is 6, the button 7, and it proceeds 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Zach coming in from the right side. Sweeping hard. Pop that yellow one out of contention. Good rock. Yellow is shot rock at this time. They do not have hammer. That's held by the junior team, being coached by Keith and Shelley Dropkin. You see them in the back of the house. Hopefully you're keeping warm wherever you're at. Nick gets in the hack. This is about the widest we've seen for a shot. Right out to the edge of the 12 foot on the right. He's curling a counterclockwise rock. Looking to cover this right side. There we go with the curl. Wow. 5.5 feet of curl. Looking at a raise. Yellow to red to yellow. Anticipating that yellow stone that's on the button to pop out. Red rock sticks accomplishes that. Would be sitting 1 and 2 for the red. Good call here. Now it's time for execution. Looking good if it doesn't overcurl. There goes 1 into 2. And number 3 pops out like they planned. Red team sitting 1 and 2. Third rock. Held by yellow.
Well, the ice crew is usually here. It's just that kids start coming out. Kids start coming right after school gets out, so they just.
I don't know what they have decided. Stephanie and Nicholas. Nicholas curls out of the Mayfield Curling Club.
I don't think so this week.
Stephanie in the hack. This will be their last shot of the end for Team Yellow. She's in the hack, getting ready to slide. Forward thrust. Okay, going from the outside in.
Go watch you at home.
Frank Gerke and his daughters here. Oh. Good raise. Red is still sitting 2. Tough game here. The young team of Heidi Holt and Zach Brenden are really showing that they should have a record a lot better than 1-4. Bunch of people cheering on here in the fans section. A little bit of background noise you'll be hearing. That's supporting their favorite team. This is Reds hammer shot. Going to score at least 2. Drawing in for the third counter. Little heavy, sliding through. But they do obtain 2 more. 7-2 after 5. Junior team leading. They have a couple of very good coaches in Keith and Shelley Dropkin. We're going to see a power play come into effect. Hammer team chooses to 1 power play per game. They don't have to take it, but quite often it proves to be an advantageous call. Heidi getting in the hack. As they scored last end, they will be throwing first. Heidi is still throwing the first and fifth rock. They can change who's throwing that first rock and fifth rock. Change up if they would like to. Have not chosen to do so, neither has their opponents. 7-2, first stone of the 6th end. Nick and Stephanie will be, no doubt, looking for a big end here. Playing this this rock. Different ways to play this end. You'll see that rock shot across. Swept out. Evidently barely not out, as it stays in the back far corner, well out of the reach of the house. Big thank you to the Nielsen Foundation, who has made up major contributions supporting curling here in Bemidji as they brought in a new plant after the old plant had failed. Sweeping. Two rocks on the left side. Must wait until the fourth thrown rock before you can take one of those shots out. Strategically calling this shot. Holt in the house. Going to see a draw to the center. Setting up for another stone. This rock will reach the 4 foot, just outside of the button on the right side. Stephanie calling a guard. Guard those stones over on the left side. Won't be able to cover all of them. Does hope to cover the lead rock. Waiting for it to curl. Here it comes. Curling to the 4 foot line. Going on. Gonna freeze up to her top rock. Zach throwing that. Heidi shows she wants to get rid of those stones. Here we go. High hard one again. Junior curlers, especially the guys love these. 1 and 2 rocks eliminated. Nice job. With a 7-2 lead, they'll want to eliminate as many rocks as they can. Like to say, if the rock isn't in the house, they can't score. As long as it's on the backboard, waiting for the next end. Trying to get something going. Nicholas throwing and sweeping his own rock. Shot rock being the red stones.
I haven't yet. That's the information.
This junior curling team.
But every time someone asks why they need to change a
Out of the Bismarck Curling Club, Capital Curling Club in Bismarck. Here are the cowbells from another sheet. "19-year-old Zach Brenden. Going to try to eliminate that yellow rock of the opposing team. Hit and a roll a little bit to the button area. Red sitting 1 and 2, yellow 3. With those rocks being constantly picked off, it's going to be tough for them to generate much of an end. Olympian teams out of this Bemidji Curling Club included 2002, Kerry Erickson, 2006, Pete Fenson, who got the bronze medal with his teammates. In 2006, also on the women's side, was the Cassie Johnson team. Yellow sitting 2 after that. Heidi Holt with her last shot at the end. This is the 6th end. Being ahead 7-2, I believe you'll see her do a hit. Coming from the outside in. Needs to get this curl back. Does take that one out. We'll see a rock for 2 by this veteran team. Sennecker and Visnich. This will be Stephanie Sennecker throwing this stone. Stephanie curls out of Kalamazoo. And the Sarna Golf and Curling Club. Kalamazoo. That town is even fun to pronounce, isn't it? Kalamazoo Curling Club, along with the Sarnia Golf and Curling Club, home of Stephanie Sennecker. Here she is with her last stone. Needing this rock to stop in the house. Will he be able to sweep it out? He does sweep it out. Score 1. Opportunity to score 2. I'm sure that was frustrating for Stephanie. Champion curler. Sitting at 4-1 for the win-losses. Come up against a hot shooting junior team. Heidi Holt going to be throwing this first stone. A little bit of time here. before she throws. Actually, she and her teammate will have hammer. So we'll see Stephanie throw the first rack. She started after watching the 2010 Olympics and learned to curl at the 2010 Nationals in Kalamazoo. Her curling hero is Kevin Martin or Mark Kennedy. Favorite shot is a in-off or an in-turn draw. She says she loves both those. I would have to agree. I really enjoy the in-offs myself. What is your favorite shot? Her most memorable curling experience to date was playing in the 3-4 game at the 2019 Nationals in Kalamazoo. She's a vice skip for Team Ryan. This is her stone. 7th end. Really needs to get a steal with a fair amount of points. Guard rock. Not in the house. Her favorite sport besides curling is American football and Major League Baseball. Stephanie is employed at My Gardener in St. Clair, Michigan, and running Sennecker, her family business in Perry, Michigan. Doing double duty there. Heidi Holt. Beautiful rock coming into the 4-foot, sliding right into the, touching the top of the button. Hey, if you're near the Bemidji Curling Club and somewhere in the vicinity, come out and join us tomorrow. 9 and 12 are the last draws. We'll see playoff for sure in that evening. Could be a tiebreaker, of course. Tiebreaker would be at 3 p.m. Qualification, that would be the A2 against B3 and B2 against A3. That'll occur at 7:30 tomorrow night. Semifinals, 9 a.m. on Sunday. And at 1 p.m., we'll have the semifinal winners play for the gold. Bronze will go on at the same time. And 4th place teams. Red pops those guards out of the way. Red sitting 1 and 3, all in the open. Yellow sitting number 2 on the side of the right side of the button. Been a lot of fun here to be able to announce your games. We hear the cowbells. This is Kent Barr for the Bemidji Curling Club. Again, want to thank Visit Bemidji as one of our major sponsors. And also the Nielsen Foundation. Contribute greatly to curling here in Bemidji, along with other things that they donated to. Nielsen Foundation has been very important to this club as we had a plant go down and With that plant down, they gave us matching grants, doubling the gifts from various folks that have contributed to this club. You'll see on the bottom, thanks to their campaign donors, our campaign donors. Number of sponsors from our ads on the sheet, as you see all these different ads, kind of unique to different curling clubs. Good way to raise some funds. Advertising on our scoreboards, a big clock. Here we are in 7th end. Stephanie's teammate throwing. Stephanie would like to thank her folks for supporting her obsession with this game. Her best friend Amelia for connecting her to competitive curling and supporting her. The many coaches, mentors, teammates who took a chance on her and helped her become a better curler, teammate, and human being along the way. Very nice. And that is Stephanie Sennecker. She'll be throwing the last rock for her team in a bit here. Okay, looking at a hit by Zach Brenden. Going to try to double those two rocks out. There's one, the other one gets jammed. Yellow looking to steal and hopes to do it in big fashion. This being Stephanie's last stone, the last stone of her team. She is sitting 1, would like to be sitting 2 after this shot. She's in the hack, getting ready to slide. Used to be a backswing there, but now they just thrust forward. Years gone by. Of course, curling equipment has changed quite a bit, drastically over the years. There's a curl from the right side. You can see a slow rotation going on with her stone. Coming in tight on that guard. Tapping the red rock to the back. Half out of the 4 foot. Reaching into the 8 foot, the white circle. Heidi throwing her last stone. Quite a few options here. Let's see what they chose. What would you choose? Coming with a hit run back to eliminate those two. She hits her own rock, splashes into another stone. Yellow does steal one. Brings us to a 7-4 6-4 game after the 7th end. They will proceed to an 8th end. Nicholas, Stephanie. We'll need 3. Now power play. The power play is being called by Holt Brenden. The veteran team of Sennecker and Visnich will have to come up with 3 to keep this game going into an 8th end. They have scored in 4 ends compared to 3 ends. Those 3 ends, they'll counted for more points, combination of 7. Yeah, big feather in the hat of both Heidi and Zach if they can get this stone. Called, directed towards them. Here comes the draw. Because of scoring in the last end, they throw the first rock. I would guess at this point the arms are getting a little bit tired for Nick. Beautiful. Beautiful shot. Very well done. Sitting 1. Cannot take out the opponent's rock until the 4th rock is thrown. That 4th rock, they are able to do that. 3rd rock, they are not able to take out the opponent's rock. If they do so, it'll be replaced and their own rock will be pulled out. Hope you're getting to see this game. Tomorrow you can join us live at the Bemidji Curling Club starting at 9 o'clock for our first draw. Heidi Holt throws to the right side. Redstone right at the tee line. Looking for Freeze coming in from the outside. Curling an out turn, counterclockwise. Wonder if this will over curl. Trying to keep it straight. Doing a good job of it. Does have to stop sweeping just so the rock would slow up. Taps it back to the just behind the 4-foot. Giving plenty of room for Mr. Brenden to hit that yellow rock out. Zach and Heidi do have a hammer along with a 3-point lead. One for the takeout here. Need to wick it out to the side. He does that proficiently. Eliminates one more rock of his opponents. Trying to run them out of rocks. Looking much better than a 1-4 team. They are playing very proficient. I'm sure their coaches, Keith and Shelley Dropkin, are enjoying this. A lot of noise here as people are enjoying this draw. A draw to the back of the 4-foot. Offset from the red rock. Perhaps a little bit more broom would have helped. Regardless, Zach is trying to eliminate that yellow stone. Job done. Now, Nicholas Visnich will need to have this rock out count. Redstone. Needing all three of their rocks to be in scoring position to set it up for a tie game. Difficult job ahead of them. As both Heidi and Zach are curling at a top level. There's a draw into his own rock. It bumps enough so that it shoots out into the open. With a takeout here, game will be pretty much done. There's a yellow one up in front, but it's too high to do a split. Here's Zach. Calling to eliminate this stone. With the elimination of this stone, they'll grab their second win. There's one. Will it jam? No, it doesn't. There's your game. Nice game for Zach Brenden. Heidi Holt brings their record to 2-4. Stephanie Sennecker and Nicholas Visnich will drop to 4-2. One more game before we get to the playoffs. Perhaps a tiebreaker. We're looking forward to talking with Heidi and Zach right after they meet with their coaches. Shelley and Keith Dropkin, they've coached a lot of players through the years. I'm sure you recognize that name. Parents of Stephen and Corey Dropkin. As you most likely know if you're interested in the curling world. Corey Dropkin, their youngest son, will be playing with Corey Christensen, DC. Playing out of the Duluth Curling Club, they will be our USA representatives in the Olympics coming up. Corey and Corey did get a gold medal in world competition. trying to add a gold Olympic medal this year. Remember well, Corey Thesey, then Christensen as a young lady coming over to our Curling Rock Sponsfield as a junior. And now she's playing in the Olympics. A lot of good friendships back and forth. There's Steve Shields. Endless amount of help for the curling world. I'd like to say thank you to Steve for all he does on behalf of not only junior curling, but adult curling. A gentleman. One of our biggest advocates for this sport, Steve Shields. We're waiting for Heidi Holt and Zach Brenden to join me here in the booth. You can see where the players and the officials are behind the glass. Heidi and Zach just kept on hitting in that last end and being up by 3 with the hammer till they eliminated enough stones to become your winner. Beautiful game played by 2 junior curlers. Tomorrow, draws at 9 and 12. They pool. We'll be playing at 9. 12 o'clock game will be with this same pool. That being the B pool. Eight teams in each pool, with 6 of them advancing. Levi Bergstrom in the house. Levi belongs to a family with a rich history of curling, and curling here in Bemidji. We're pleased to have Zach Brenden joining us, along with Heidi Holt, your victors in this featured game, Sheet 3. Congratulations. We're going to give them a mic so that you can hear them well. You can pass it back and forth. Proud of the two of you, playing super well that game.
Thank you.
It was one I get to watch, and I was just very impressed, as I love junior curlers playing this sport and advancing. Pretty cool.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, did you expect to win in this fashion, or I think perhaps you come out with that expectation every game. Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, we thought we had the first game that we won on the featured sheet, and then we've had a rough couple of games, but we've been building and getting better, so we felt pretty good going into tonight, and I thought we played really well.
You know what? I think you liked the limelight because, as you said, both wins were on the feature sheet, right?
Yep.
I kind of like to think I was a good luck charm for you, but I don't know if that's so true.
There you go.
So, been to the Bemidji Curling Club before?
Yes.
Played in junior events?
Yes.
Curling Rocks?
I believe it was that one, yes.
Yeah, it would be. I had the good fortune of starting that Curling Rock spiel. So glad to hear people coming to that one. What's next for you?
Junior
After
mixed
this
doubles
one?
nationals?
After the game or events?
After the event.
We have mixed doubles junior nationals in March in
In
Cape
March?
Cod.
And that is going to be in Cape Cod,
Yep.
Massachusetts?
Yep.
Is that right? Wow. That should be fun. Ever been to that club?
No.
Yeah.
We've heard it's only 3 sheets, but it's a really nice club. It's like in a country club.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. By March, maybe it'll be above zero,
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
27 below this morning. So, your next game tomorrow
Yep, at noon.
at noon, and who will you be playing at that on?
Ostrowski Nickel.
Okay. Have you ever played against them?
Yes.
And how did you come out?
We lost we lost against them, but it was a pretty good game, so should be another good one tomorrow.
Okay. I'll tell you what, you guys are playing at an elite level.
Appreciate it.
Junior World is proud of you here tonight. People coming and going as the game's still going on. You made short work of that. Gotta ask you, what's your favorite shot?
I really like a peel.
You like a peel?
Yeah, I like
You
a
like to
peel.
throw those high hard ones?
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
And yours, Zach?
I like to throw a draw for the win button.
You know, years ago it was the other way around. Usually the ladies love the draw and the guys love the peels. Goes either way now because both sexes are able to do either one at high proficiency. How's ice?
Good. Little slippery. I saw Zach almost fall a few
Did it
times.
start to get greasy here after 4 games today?
Yeah,
Did it feel
it was
greasy?
a little slippery, but the speed was great. It was curling really well, and we picked up on it pretty good. So
You did?
yeah, we liked the ice tonight.
Yeah, you got around that guard rock very well. I see that putting the broom out way in the middle of the 12-foot. You used to playing with that much curl?
Yeah, at Worlds in Edmonton last year, that's about how much curl we were getting. So
Sure.
we knew once pre-event practice was over that's where we kind of needed to
Okay,
aim, and we felt confident that we could accomplish that.
sure. Were you timing the rocks?
Yes.
And what kind of time were you getting?
It was about a 15-6 hog for a T-line draw.
Okay, hog to hog, 15-6. That's a little slower than what we were getting earlier. We're seeing 16.
Yeah, we could sweep a 16-1 to 2 to T-line,
Yes,
but natural 15-6 to
15-6. Pretty good, pretty good. We hear games still going on. Some exclamation. Be fun if we could see you in the playoffs. I don't think that probably is unrealistic with 1 game left, right?
Yeah, probably, but it's been a fun week.
Yeah.
Finish it
and
out
to
strong.
finish out strong is
Yeah.
a good way to do it.
Yeah.
Keep smiling out there. Seems to do better as you smile and enjoy the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we thank you for coming to Bemidji, being a part of this playoff, 2026 Mixed Doubles National Championship. Again, the winner is going to go to Geneva, Switzerland. Played with our audience a little bit and said it was Geneva, Wisconsin, but actually it's Geneva, Switzerland. Well, appreciate you stopping up here. You have 2 of the best coaches in the country. Tell the folks who your coaches are.
Shelly and Keith Dropkin.
Good coaches. I've had the pleasure and the misfortune of coaching against them.
Oh no.
They're tough to beat, and we just thank you again for coming to Bemidji Curling Club and showing us high-level curling. You guys have a career unbelievable ahead of you. Any goals for the future?
Olympics would be nice.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be great?
Cool.
Your coaches know someone that's going to the Olympics,
Yeah.
playing the same format. We have Keith Dropkin here right near us. Keith, want to come over and say hi?
Get over here, Shelly. Shelly.
We'll give the mic to Keith here just for a bit.
Okay.
Well, do you have a trip planned for overseas?
Yeah, we're
coming
leaving
up?
on the 3rd. Corey's actually leaving tomorrow morning. Headed over there, and but we got more important things to do.
Right now, we got some things to finish here.
We have a massive tiebreaker potential that we're still in the running for here.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is so cool. I
So,
did not know that.
Well, I'm just figuring that out.
There is a potential. Here comes Shelly.
Here's
I love to have both
Yeah.
Shelly and Keith here.
I've already.
What's happening?
I got
Say
to
hi.
tell you,
Hi.
in the junior ranks, you do not want to have to coach a team that is playing against Shelly or Keith coach teams. Two of the best coaches in the country,
Thank you very
along
much.
with two of the best junior players in the country. What a combination.
Thank you very much.
We got two of the best junior players in the country right here.
That's what we're saying, right?
That's right. That's
Yep.
right.
So, a trip for both of you,
Yep.
going over to
Yep. We'll be headed over. Good.
We'll be headed over to Italy on the 3rd of February.
third.
And is that where we're focusing right now? Yes. So we're very excited about that.
I bet you are. I bet
Yes.
you are. I see that they had a going away
Yep,
party over in Duluth.
They had a great celebration for Corey and Corey, and I was a little delayed getting here because one of the parents needed to be there for Corey.
Understandable.
So I hopped up there while Keith got things started here.
Well, you've raised two fine gentlemen, and you've been coaching, not only making great curlers, but also helping them to become great people.
Thank you.
This is Kent Barr closing out this broadcast, wishing you, both the curlers and our coaches, the best in the future. Good curling, and we'd like to say until next time when we throw more rocks at houses. This is Kent Barr on behalf of Bemidji Curling Club signing out. We'll see you tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock.
Thank you, Ken.
You bet.
Thank you.